and welcome back to the Fracking Farmhouse, where we aim to present evidence-based arguments against the proposed fracking. And I'm in great debt this week to Sue Gilbert from Bolsover, who has been doing what good people do and writing to politicians, because it works. Well, it gets you interesting results, and what we've got here is 2 letters from the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. It used to be in the Department of Environment, but I'm afraid the environment's been subjugated underneath business and energy, so not great for the environment. But this is the people, Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. And Sue wrote to them a couple of times, and she wrote to Dennis Skinner, her MP, with her concerns about fracking, which are very real concerns because everywhere it's been done there's been health effects and environmental damage. And so she wrote to get clarification of that. And she's got 2 responses, one on the 3rd of October 2017, they wrote back to her, and Dennis Skinner, her MP, wrote on behalf to those as well, Richard Harrington MP, and got a separate reply on the 22nd of January this year, 28. And it's what you'd expect. But here we go. Yeah, the government is committed to ensuring the UK has secure energy supplies that are reliable, affordable and clean. Clean? Right? And it puts in shale gas potential, homegrown energy supply leads to jobs and economic growth. Like we've looked at this before, the jobs argument doesn't hold up. They're going to have to import people from abroad, and it will, by damaging things like tourism and farming in our area, it's going to cost jobs. So the jobs thing doesn't hold up. But the gas security of supply, if you watched the first Fracking Farmhouse, quite a long episode of that, I explained there that gas security of supply, which was also published in October 2017, says that we don't need shale gas for security of supply. So it's interesting, and then it goes on to the infrastructure. Now it draws on the Royal Society report and the Public Health England report as the reasons for saying it's safe, because Sue's written in saying, I'm worried it's not safe. The Royal Society report only deals with one well at a time. It says with proper regulation, it can be done safely. But what we've seen is they've dismantled regulation, and the Health and Safety Executive aren't even going to reach the site. And what we've seen of their planning application, we don't believe they will adhere to best practices. Wherever the shale gas industry has gone, they've promised regulation, they've promised best practices, and then accidents have happened. Did you hear about the explosion in Oklahoma last week? 5 died. So what is interesting is the comparing these 2, because that's the 3rd of October 2017 where it says security of supply, but that argument's been lost because we have evidence that we don't need it for security of supply. So the letter back to Mr. Skinner is a little shorter, but it's interesting that the UK robust regulatory system, environmental protection. Oil and gas are essential feedstocks for a range of UK sectors and are present in more than 6,000 everyday products. Hold up. They lost the gas security of supply argument, so they're going for feedstocks. And this is what it's all about, folks. INEOS, who want to drill in our village, are a plastics manufacturer, the biggest plastics manufacturer in the UK. And they import shale gas at the moment from America in their Dragon ships to Grangemouth, where they make lots and lots of plastic. So the new argument from the Department of Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy is we need fracking to make more plastic. Now, I caught up with the rest of the country last night because I watched The Blue Planet, which was the most watched programme last year from the BBC. And do we really need cheaper, more plastic? Is that the reason we have been given by the government that we need to pursue this risky endeavour of hydraulic fracturing with pumping millions of gallons of water out? This is it, folks. This is the answer here. They want it to make plastic. So I don't need to say any more, but Richard Harrington MP, he made an interesting comment. There was a debate. Lee Rowley, our MP, is doing great stuff for us. had a debate in Westminster Hall about fracking in North East Derbyshire in particular, and Richard Harrington said, "You must consider cumulative impacts whilst determining planning applications." Okay, so we're going to hold that one for now. This week we're going to keep things short. We're just going to worry about plastic, or think that fracking is about plastic, but next week we'll talk about cumulative impacts. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching the Fracking Farmhouse. If you like what you see, me and Oscar say, please click like, and please subscribe to our channel, and please share it with your friends. Let's get this thing out on Facebook. We are trying to get the message out there. We don't need fracking. Thank you very much.